I think the big things, the first things that we sort of go into and talk about is not to deny, not to ever say no.
And no is like just the word that will shut everything down. It's very simple. It's
or but, because it stops everything. And
yeah, exactly. And it's really about listening. I think the don'ts would be to basically the denial, which is no.
Try not to ask any questions, because questions put all the responsibility on your partner to be an expert. You want to know everything, even if you're playing a character that's kind of stupid or dumb. He's uneducated, but he has to know something about something to make sure that he's a part of the scene.
Right. Give and take, like what we just did. I waited till she was done, and then I took. She gave it to me.
Teamwork, this is it.
See?
Huge teamwork. I make it about him, he makes it about me. Fabulous scene, boom.
First we saw Angelina.
She is so thin.
Yeah, she's lost.
So much of improv is just getting out of your head, and it's, there's no big ideas to it. It's, when it's yes ending, it's just whatever that person has said, you agree with it. If it's space work and someone has a chainsaw and you'd be like, that's not a chainsaw, it's a salami cutter. Whatever is set as reality is reality.
Abercrombie's real purpose is to get you to question your own boundaries.
What is the hardest thing about doing improv at the Groundlings? We have to get the who, what, where out really fast. I was terrible at that. Stage work where you have to be, pantomiming what you're holding in your hand, terrible at that. Remembering things, you're not supposed to deny.
Just go and do it. Don't hold back, don't second guess. There's no script. It's unscripted, it's raw, it's one performance in a lifetime, that's it. I do stand-up comedy often, and they said, okay, usually stand-up comedians want to be really rehearsed, and they want to know what they're doing, they want to know their act out, they want to know their performance, they want to know setup, punch, turn, call back, all those things that, I guess would be comedy 101. They said, you're gonna have to get over trying to control it.
I think what makes a successful improv scene is being very specific and getting out the who and the what right off the bat, just yes-anding each other so that you can discover things together in the moment. I think a lot of times people get scared and come out and sort of vomit out a lot of information, specific or vague, instead of connecting with their partner.
And like she said, connecting too. The scene that we did earlier today, it was like, I'm not gonna like what's going on. And as soon as I agreed to mirror what she was doing, her enthusiasm, the scene did itself, There wasn't anything to really worry about before. It's like, how are we gonna come together on this? But as simple as it is, if you make the choice to come together on it, everything else kind of fills in.